We're about to find out because we are about to get into Champ Select for game number 4. Oh, and hey, look, the thing actually refreshed this time. Amazing. I love it. And you know what I love? I love when things work. And you know what's working right now? Sam Houston trying to take away this Ash ban.
So like
they're going to throw that one the way of UW. And again, this constant Shen ban away from Texas A. Going to be the Braum takeaway there from Light Templars. And Sam Houston continuing to target the bot lane there. They want to deny as much safety from them as they possibly can. Zaya going to be the takeaway there from Zodiac. So denying some of that peel, some of that safety there as well. And Houston, what is the final game going to be? It's going to be that Karma. So they don't want to see a return to the first game comp, feeling like maybe UW might try and break out the same thing they did. Now this first pick is going to say a lot about the way that Sam Houston want to try and draft this. And then the remainder of their champions and what they want to do for the remainder of this series. And I think this next game is going to be largely determined by how draft goes. Texas A, does he want to lock something in for himself early, or do they just want to save it? Give Puppy Cat is going to lock in that early Mundo. So we'll just be the pick there. What's going to be the response from UW? Number of options they have. You know that the Mundo is going to be early, so you could just look to respond to this top lane, but no. They're going to lock in the Kai'Sa. Okay. Now, this Kai'Sa could be mid lane. This could be an AP Kai'Sa. Not necessarily sure where it's going to go. The Leona, if this gets locked in, doesn't necessarily give away where Kai'Sa's going to go. Obviously, there's a tremendous number of options that they have in draft flexibility, but they can look to do something with it. Bundle going to be the hover here for Griffin RS, and he's going to lock that in. So you've got a pretty strong top lane. Cat. I bring this Gwen. No, it's likely going to be the Zoe inside. That Gwen would have been a spicy pick, but she's seen better days. A lot of hovers right now. Difficult to know what they're going to want to go towards. It is going to be that Lux again. So Puppy Cat going to get her hands on another strong mid lane pick. So we'll be able to limit the playmaking of whatever UW want to do. Then the Ball the Bear response. So this likely is this bot lane locked in for UW. So I expect to see some more jungle and bot lane bans come out from them. To try and force Zodiac on something else. Ornn ban going to be takeaway there from Dr. Muno. Obviously, they may not be doing these in the exact same way that they did the first time, but that's okay. Ornn is the takeaway there. They're going to deny Yorick away from Tabros. And Set going to be taken away as well. So again, these bans not necessarily going in exactly the same way that they did. That's okay. We're going to continue to cast the draft as we see it now. And the final ban going to be Zillion there. What do UW want to do? You still have access to Victor. You still have access to Corki. Those are all strong picks. Maybe the Rise, Malzahar. Not going to have access to the Karma. Zeke's still available as well. A traditional answer to Lux. Vex could be the lock-in. Ooh, and it is going to be the Vex. Okay. So they've got themselves some AP engage, and they got themselves some team fighting. I like that pick to round out the comp. Gives them some good magic damage. Gives them some more reliability in these team fights. Jen, though, going to be going the way of Zodiac, getting that signature pick, and the Nautilus locked along with it. They've got themselves a very strong bot lane. This Tom Kinch pick, I'm not sure how much I like this Tom Kinch pick into Dr. Mundo. Obviously, it is very oppressive in the laning phase. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are on to the rift for game number 4 between Sam Houston State Esports Orange and UW Whitewater Esports. This could be the final game of the series. Sam Houston looking to close this one out. Looking to put an end to this series as quickly as they possibly can. They are on match point.
I'm dancing. Happy.
Win and you are in. Lose and you are out. This will be a fight to the finish. UW have so much waiting on the line for this one. Just going to place a ward. Bad luck in that bush. Oops. You guys are absolutely right. That is the wrong scoreline.
Aw, Viego. Is okay.
When you're a one-man production crew, it's a little bit difficult. No early game cheese for either of these teams, so no one willing to let anything go unnecessarily. Safety for all of these team members here. Nobody wants anything to do with any kind of early invade, so we'll just be fairly standard start for both of these junglers. Interested to see what Bad Luck is going to go in terms of itemization on this Volibear, you can go two ways. There are two schools of thought. You can either just go straight Kimtech, which is believed to be pretty broken, or you can try and go for a little bit more team fight, a little bit more damage, and go for the Divine Sunderer. We'll be interested to see what the prioritization is going to be. For bad luck on that one, as Zodiac gets all 3 minions off the 1 grenade. That always feels good. It's always satisfying. Just the hoppity 1, 2, 3, and I get 3 CS in my inventory. And it should be, in the early game, should just be Zodiac having the push with this Jhin, having access to that 4th shot. Gives him a tremendous amount of trading power. Gives him a lot of damage, and it becomes difficult to fight as I can get a land of stun right now. Light Templar dropping below half. One more shot would put him even further below. UW just trying to take trades. Connor not going to land the electrocute right there. You're going to come out from Puppy Cat, who isn't getting the worst end of this trade right now, trying to get a little bit more damage out. Connor coming out just a little bit ahead on that one. Does have access to the Ignite. The Puppy Cat will have to be very careful in that matchup to not give over anything too drastic. I'm expecting a snooze fest in this top lane until the junglers get involved. It is just a bruiser versus a bruiser. Obviously, Tom Kench has a lot of propensity for getting some of these early game kills, being obnoxious. As the stun going to go wide there for Puppy Cat. Rippers, he's looking for this. Connor is a little bit overextended. Pillar's going to come down. This will necessitate the flash for sure. And that is going to come out. Flash down from Connor. And this is going to be first blood going over to Griffer's. Fantastic early move there by Sam Houston. Bad luck is here. He's going to try and land a Q. This is not the fight you want to try and get. The Puppy Cat is going to access the barrier, is going to throw out the shielding. No, Bad Luck's going to drop underneath it. He tried to trade for the Lux, but he gives over the kill. Sam Houston, they hang strong there, and it's 2 kills early for the Sam Houston mid laner and the jungler. They may not be done right yet. The other force going to come out on top of Light Templar. High King lands the hook. Flash out from Light Templar. Can they get it? He'll going to come out as well. Sorry, was the cleanse Zodiac. Can he get it? You're not going to go down on Light Templar. Healing comes out. Light Templar ticking. What auto would do it? He's going to hook Mad Joker back. He's getting another kill, and it's 4 kills. Sam Houston early. And they're going to go wild on this one. Sam Houston going to be feeling so good off of that one. Bot lane in mid lane. It doesn't matter what lane they win. And Griffers, though, he's here to affect this top lane as well. Texas going to land the Cleaver, going to land it slow. No, Griffers just going to walk back out with ease. Sam Houston, you're going to be very, very happy with that turn of events. 4 kills across the board, assists for everybody. Zodiac has that pair of boots on the start, and that's even crazier that Zodiac managed to get that damage down. Only has a pair of boots. But that's the early game trading power of that Jhin. So difficult to take on, especially when you miss your engage. And even crazier, High King had a level disadvantage in that fight, so wasn't even able to get the extra shielding from the extra point in the E. So just a phenomenal response there by Sam Houston to make the most of that one. And Puppy Cat going to be feeling pretty good. Double buffs. Going to have those for just a little while longer. Stun going to go wide though, and Connor's not going to get anything off of that. But Connor just going to continue to suffer in this lane, and not having access to the Ignite, not having access to the Flash means that he's going to be an easy target for Griffiths when he comes back up into that lane. Reset coming out for Sam Houston. That is the full boots completion and double long swords for Zodiac. That is a very, very happy Jhin right now. We talked about Sam Houston want to put a cap on this one. They are well on their way to doing it right now. 4 kills is about the best way to start it off, especially on a comp that wants to go late. Jhin, champion, it normally takes a little while to come online. Already has access to those boots, so he's going to be obnoxious to deal with. Tavros trying to jump in on top of Texas A. Has the passive going down, looking for the Devour just to get the spell immune. Cleaver going to come out. Tavros looking like he's going to get the solo kill here. One more tongue lash, which should set it up. Texas I not going to blow the flash. Knew he was going to go down, so 1 kill traded in the top lane. Texas I just taking too risky a trade there. Gets punished for it. It's here in this lane. I'm not sure that he wants to actually start this fight up, though. Zodiac has a lot of mobility. Still has access to the flash. Griffiths is here. Sam Houston, they're more than happy to bait this. Going to be the Xenoblade going down on top of Zodiac. Ignite popped already. Zodiac going to get the flash. Griffiths looking for the re-engage possibly. High King, can he last long enough? Mad Joker going to go down to the Deadly Flourish at least. Chomp's going to come down, and they might be looking for the 2-on-2 now. Zodiac going to be pretty dangerous. Laser grenade down on top of that. One more auto. It's going to be a double kill for Griffiths, and they're not done yet. Light Templar just trying to survive a little bit. Flash out, Deadly Flourish, and it's a triple kill for Griffiths. Sam Houston, even when they're getting ganked on, they're ganking you. Fantastic turnaround, 7-2. And we are now doing better than a kill a minute. Griffiths just going to run straight onto this dragon and collect that free objective. And Sam Houston, they seemingly can do no wrong. Try and look at that. Nope, it is still stuck on the wrong thing. It's this thing's still not working. We're still gonna have to find a way to get that. Gonna try and check the settings real quick while we watch this go down. Oh, I know why it's not working now. I know why. Because the replay buffer was turned off. But guess what, folks? We've got replay now. I turned it off because I'm a dummy. But it's back on now, and, well, we're going to get replays. That's why I kept showing the last one. But no worries. For now on, replays are going to be solid. And unfortunately, we can't get to the replay of that one going down to the bot lane, but you would have seen the phenomenal re-engage. Connor, you shouldn't be standing there. You don't have flash, my friend. That stun's going to go wide, but it may not matter. Connor just landing nothing on top of either of those members. He's going to sacrifice his health bar to do it. That is the penalty you will pay for showing up at the wrong spot. Light Templar, what do you want to do here? Not going to want to make his way into this mid lane. Griffiths is here. They won't have vision that he's here, but it won't matter. Light Templar, if you land a Zenith Blade, you will just Zenith Blade straight to your death. It's going to be hooked down on top of Connor. And Zenith Blade on top of it. Griffiths is here. Sam Houston just going to kite this one back, and now High King can look to do it. Chernobyl is going to come down. Light Templar, like they're not going to be able to get out of this one. Hook's going to come down. Wiz going to get rooted up, and it's going to be the final flash down from Puppy Cat. Another kill going down in that mid lane. Texas A. Like the trade here. Greyhound talk. More Tavros. Good look for another jump in if he wanted to. Texas A going to slowly start to heal up. Misses another cleaver, though, so we'll just have to walk out of this top lane. But that's okay, because guess what he's got? He's got a jungler starting off Herald, and Puppy Cat landing a lot of his damage. Bad luck. Now you see here, Puppy Cat has access to flash, access to barrier. Engage is going to go wide. That ult is not going to matter for Connor, so Puppy Cat just going to walk straight out, unpunished like a smooth criminal. And nothing going to go their way. And Sam Houston, 8-2. They're doing better than a kill a minute right now. They're going to get this early Herald. They've gotten the early Dragon. And this early game absolutely going the way of Sam Houston. Could not be going better for them. Now, oh, they're gonna make this hurt. They're gonna try and make that Herald hurt as much as they possibly can. They're gonna pop that in the top lane. They're gonna force Tavros to stay here. Bad. You might be coming to your death. Yes, the health bars are maybe a little bit low. The engage from Tavros like a demented man trying to get it. No. He's not going to get punished for it, though. So that will be the Herald going down a couple of plates, and that goal going to be feeling pretty good in the pockets of all of those members of that Sam Houston squad. Templar is to land the Zenith Blade. He's going to land it on top. What else can he get? It's going to be the immediate cleanse out from Zodiac. Can he get underneath the turret? Flash out. Going to land. No, not going to land the Deadly Flourish at the end. Flash out, though, through both of them. So honestly, yes, it does suck that the kill went down, but if you're Zodiac, you're fine with that trade because now there are no sums left on any of the members of that UW bot lane. UH. We're not University of Houston. UW bot lane. And they're going to be able to punish that. Griffiths will likely be making his way down there. Next Dragon in another 2 minutes. It will sync with the timing of his camps. So Sam Houston, a lot to play for there. Other than a couple of isolated kills, though, they have navigated this early game tremendously well. Puppy Cat will just continue to put pressure down in this mid lane and force Connor to stay underneath the turret. Don't want that Vex roaming, and they have done everything they need to do to keep that from happening. Bald is here. Sorry, not Bald. Bad. Bad is here. Does have access to both of his buffs. Has the Sheen, but obviously not going to feel nearly as good as a completed Divine Sunder that is going to be available there for Grippers. So Connor going to get the worst end of this trade. Going to take a couple more autos. Puppy Cat has access to that ultimate, so could just knock that Vex down any time, but Connor choosing not to try and turn around and engage on anything. The Sam Houston bot lane, they're going to need to go ahead and try and get the shove out before they can try and do anything. Now, Bad Luck is here, but they do not win that fight at all. There is Noon Quiver available. High King's going to flash forward. It's going to be the Deadly Force on top of that. Ultimate out from High King. It's going to be the Forest Ultimate there from Bad Luck, but they left Zodiac all on his lonesome, and he's going to pay for it. Now what else can they get? This will surely be the Dragon going their way. Unless Texas A can find a way to get something. It's going to be the flash forward underneath the turret. Texas A, now can he clean this up, though? High King going to land another engage, but that's all the ultimates wasted there for the side of UW. They may have got 2 kills, but they're going to donate 3. Mad Joker going to manage to come away with a 1, but Texas is going to continue to throw cleavers into the backs of the UW members, and it will be a triple kill for Texas A. A fantastic use of his teleport there. He'll be very, very happy about that one. There you go, folks. And we're going to get, for the first time in the last couple of games, I can say confidently that we will have a replay for you. So we're going to see that one start off. So Bad Luck is there. He gets stunned up initially, but does have the access to the ultimate to get out of this one. And then The problem is Zodiac gets left out on a zone some, so then they just burst him down. No one able to peel for him, so he goes down so quickly. The teleport comes out immediately from the side of Texas A, and they start to chase underneath this turret, so yes, they do get this next kill, but then High King is there to make the most of it, and they start to follow up with these kills, but we're going to have to go back to live, because even as I say that, we got a full team coming out now. It's going to be the final call coming out from Zodiac, the curtain call, I should say. Mad Joker trying to find something. Going to be the engage from Connor. That's the first of the game. It's a kill apiece so far. Sam Houston lose 2 members. What else can they get? It's a shutdown on to Texas A. They've lost this team fight. High King trying to get the high tail out of here. Zodiac just going to watch as the support's going to fall. The second dragon is going to go the way of UW. Zodiac going to be lucky to get out with his life. A fantastic team fight call there by the UW squad. They turned that one around. They start to even up this gold lead just a little bit. Connor absolutely where he needed to be. Got that side lane engage on Puppy Cat the last second after there was no CC to stop it. Sam Houston giving over a lot of that shutdown gold, especially off of Texas A, who had 3 kills. So gonna have to try and make the most of it now. UW, they're firmly back in this game now. They've got the dragon to their name. They've got the gold. It is pretty much just even up. It's less than 1,000, so nothing to write home for. Mad Joker starting to become large in this game. 4-4-3, has that completed Kraken Slayer. Has completed the item even over Zodiac, so even though there is a CS difference in that bot lane, it's still not going to be enough to overcome that Kraken Slayer just yet that Mad Joker is completed. So they can start to look to try and team fight now with that first item completion on the Kaisa. They will have to be careful when they choose to do it, but that option is still available for them as turret plates will be expiring here in the next 30 seconds. Zodiac gonna walk right out of this one. Zenith Blade is gonna miss, and so is the Solar Flare, so will make his way out of that one. Ultimate's expended for not a whole lot there inside of UW. Damn Houston, even despite losing that play, they're still very much in control of the game. Still not losing too much right now. It is the completed Frostfire Gauntlet there for Texas A, so he will still have pretty good trading on the Tavros, who is going to be forced to dash out, so he's going to continue to get out of dodge, and Puppy Cat going to be forced to flash over the wall just to deny the engage from Bad Blood. Great respect flash there. Not that Solar Flare is down for Light Templar. What does Sam Houston want to do is Final Flash going to come out there for Puppy Cat just to clear away the wave. Sam Houston, what do they want to do with this? They have the tempo right now. They have the ability to start taking some of the fights on their terms with the lack of access to the ultimate there for Light Templar. So how aggressive they want to get will determine on what they're able to get. Now, Texas A is here. Pillar going to come out from Griffin. Can they win this fight? Texas A living for so long right now. Bad Luck, he's going to be the first to fall. Tried to jump in there on top of him, but got more than he bargained for. Tavros trying to throw Texas A into the tournament. Gets a trade for 1-for-1. Connor is here just way too late, though. I'm not sure that you want to try and take a fight into this Trundle. May not be what you're looking for. Griffin's going to take a bite out of you if you get too close. We'll just continue to shove this wave. Look to collect a little bit of CS and then make his way on out of there. But meanwhile, in the interim, though, Puppy Cat left with so much time with that turret. So that will be the first turret going down for Sam Houston. That bonus goal is going to feel pretty good for them. About a 2K gold lead. So back to where they were before that lost team fight. Because we're going to get a replay of that top lane. I want to hit the replay, but I also don't want to see Zodiac get engaged on right now while I'm trying to do it. So no, just will be the reset for them. We're going to get the replay of that top lane fight. So kind of started with replay there. I'm not sure that this actually registered. But yeah, so you're going to, at this team fight, you're going to see Texas A just start to take a little bit of an early trade there. Torvos slowly starting to get poked down in the end. Volibear makes his way up, but it gets immediately spotted by Griffiths on that play. So the pillar comes out to deny the speed, and then Texas A just lives for so long in the middle of this, ends up dropping down, and then Texas A, they try and turn around. Now, the Devour, more than enough to knock Texas A down. Doesn't throw him into the turret, but it is just going to be 1-for-1 at the end of that. Just excellent response there from Sam Houston. A good playmaking there to continue to try and snowball the gold lead. Now, multiple members here. That Solar Flare is going to go wide. Zenith Blade down on top of Zodiac. Cleanses immediately. Can he get out of this one? It's a full-blown team fight. Zodiac trying to get underneath the turret. Not able to do so. And now UW trying to see what else they can get. Low health bar for Mad Joker. He falls in the end. So it's a 1-for-1 on a fight they picked. Now the Puppy Cat is here. They may be forced to just walk away completely from this one. Infernal Drake in a minute. Now everyone will be up for that one. Mad Joker will have plenty of time to respawn. Still off a fight they picked for Sam Houston. You're happy with that one now. UW, they did get some important summoners there. They got the cleanse off of Zodiac, so that means that the next time they try and pick that fight, it will be easier to get on top of that gen. It will be easier for them to look for that fight and knock him down. But they had to blow a lot to do it in Sam Houston. They didn't lose too much off of that. No turret plates, game over. There was no objective that they lost. And ultimately, really, the only thing that they lost was just a little bit of tempo in the kill, and they got summoners out of that. They got the flash from Light Templar and Mad Joker. And so this next fight should be just as easy for them as it might be for UW. UW, they're still trying to show aggressive, still trying to up the tempo to force Sam Houston to play their game. To feed kills into this Xayah. Sorry, this Kaisa. 4, 5, and 4 has completed that Kraken Slayer, but it is matched on the side of Sam Houston. Zodiac has completed that Gale Force, has access to the boots, and for my money, it's probably the better buy there for Sam Houston, at least in terms of strength for that champion. 4 members strong here from Sam Houston. Torvos does not have access to the teleport, so will not be here. Texas A making his way here. Ping's going down on top of Mad Joker. They don't want to get engaged on right now. Teleport is going to come. He wants to get there right now. And this may just be UW pinging off of this one. They may not try and take a fight right now. Sam Houston, they can find an engage. It's going to be the ultimate down on top of Connor. He's going to get bursted out, but it's the engage down on top of Puppy Cat, who doesn't live for so long. And now Zodiac trying to get away from this one, trying to run. It's going to be the full engage off the Sam Houston backline. For UW, what else can they get? Because they are still up. Grippers is still up. This Trundle is still up, but he's whacking, he's swacking, and he's getting it done. He's got a triple kill. He's going to collect Torvos. Light Templar's going to be the next to fall. Sam Houston, they turn it around and they win. It's a quadra kill for Griffin RS. And they're going to turn around and get this Baron. Sam Houston, they come out ahead in the end. 5 kills and an objective going to feel pretty good. And Inferno going to their back pocket is going to make this game a whole lot easier. And a great initial play by Puppy Cat to land the stun and then throw out the final flash. Get Connor down so low, making that engage so risky. So even when he does get that ultimate on the multiple members, even when they do manage to find Zodiac waiting in the back line, it just didn't have the health bars to continue a long fight. This bottom lane tower is going to fall. 2 minutes until Baron spawns. It's not likely that they'll go try and take the next Herald. Like, they won't be able to make their way up for that one unless they started it right now between Puppy Cat and High King. Just trying to suss out for a little bit of vision there. And we're going to get into the replay of that fight. So it all starts off with a stun and then the final flash down on the Connor. But the Zenith Blade goes down on a Puppy Cat who lives just for barely a second. Zodiac on the back line trying to do something, just trying to get a little bit of damage down. It does manage to do so, drops in the end, but then sets up Griffin RS perfectly. And now they're all in close range with this Trundle not able to get out. They weren't able to trade in the end. Not even Torvos able to do anything there. And once he drops, it's just the cleanup there from Sam Houston. And speaking of cleanup, Puppy Cat gonna go ahead and clean up. Bad luck off of that one. They are gonna try and start this Herald off. It should despawn here unless they can get it in the next couple of seconds. They are trying to burst it down as quickly as they possibly can. This would be annoying for... Oh, they do manage to get it. So now this is gonna be another pain point there for UW that they're gonna have to deal with. Dragon not gonna be spawning for another 3 minutes, but that going down there at that time means that they will have the Herald play to make if they want to, or they could just drop it right now and could just look to try and knock down this mid lane tier 2 as Mad Joker hits Griffin with everything he's got, and it does nothing. Yeah, they are going to choose to pop the Herald here. They're going to knock down this tower and try and free up some more building around the map. Grippers, eating some turret shots there, but they're not going to be able to stop this Herald, so it will crash in. It is going to knock that down. This is the engage for Torvos, but there is no follow-up here. Solar Flare going to just land on the edge, so not enough to do anything right now. Grippers looking to engage on top of this one. Connor not going to find the engage off the ultimate. The ultimate now from Bad Luck, but what is he going to be able to get off of it? Grippers is godlike. Sam Houston just trying to continue to trade what they can. It's going to be another engage there. The side of Torvos still kiting, though. Zodiac on the bat line, left alone to his own devices. It's a double kill for Torvos, but now they have to get out of here. Curtain Call going to come down. Texas A eating up so much damage. Zodiac really not able to hit anything with that one. Is going to hit the Deadly Flourish. Bad Luck is slowly ticking away. The Zodiac is here now. He is going to get another kill. A shutdown on top of that. It's a double kill. Torvos, can he lock down Zodiac? More Tongue Lash will do it. Flash out. Torvos trying to chase him underneath the turret. Can he buy some time? Yes, he will get him. He's going to be a full team wipe there for Sam Houston. Overextension there from Sam Houston, punished. A little bit of the over-aggression. They got the tower, should have looked to disengage, but the engage by Torvos And the Solar Flare just landing on the edge, more than enough to buy time for the engage there. Get the replay. So you see this whole thing starts off, them trying to just buy a little bit of space. At the end of it, just trying to chase down on top of Zodiac. Had so much time just to fire onto that back line, but the double kill from Torvos is enough to set it up. And then this curtain call really just does nothing. It kind of goes wide and misses everybody. He picks up one at the end, but that's not really the one that you want. And yes, he's going to trade back for a couple of kills here, but ultimately speaking, UW happy with that trade. And then obviously at the end of this one, it's an age-old song. Gen nowhere to go. Torvos eats him up and kills him underneath the turret. That's alive. Next Dragon coming up in 1 minute and 18 seconds. Sam Houston, though, still have the run of the map right now. Having knocked down all of those tier 1 turrets means that they can have a lot of safety and retreat to their towers if they need to. It also means that UW don't have the safety of theirs, so they have to be careful when positioning around this map. And I think that's something that we talk about a lot, or we hear a lot in professional play of those map rotations, but those towers really do offer you a bastion to play around because it limits the way that you can use skills when the tower's up and it's healthy, so you do have to be careful where you play. 45 seconds here soon, ticking down on this Infernal Dragon. They would love to have it. Sam Houston is Connor going to be forced to deal with Texas A in this top lane. He has access to the teleport. Connor, he might be going down here. It's going to be ticking. Yeah, it's just going to be a solo kill. That's going to be the UW mid laner just being deleted. And that slow 1v1 trying to get underneath the tower, misposition. And now Sam Houston, they should just have the full run of this. Torvos trying to dash in here on Texas A. He should be able to get his way out of this one. Tower could come out for Torvos. One more tongue lash. He's going to get the stun. But meanwhile in the bot lane, that's not the fight you want. Oh no, but Mad Joker deletes Muppet Cat in the middle of it. But what else can he get? Is that enough? No, it's not. Sam Houston, they're going to win the fight off of that one. And now they're just going to run toward get the Baron. Double kill for Hiking. We would have liked to see those kills go towards the gem, but they'll be happy to walk out for it. And that would be their third Dragon. Next day, just trying to run Torvos around the map. Not really a lot Torvos can do other than just being annoying. Won't have access to another dash here in a second. But Texas A just going to continue to walk out of this one. And he's fine with this. He's happy to just waste Torvos' time. Land another cleaver and try and get his way out. Trying to predict where he's going to go. Texas A just willing to sacrifice himself for this one. That Deadly Force is going to go wide. Texas A will jump down in the end. Likely could have just got himself out of there, but just chose not to. And Houston well in control of this game right now. Have about a 4K gold lead, have 3 Dragons to their name, can look to start this Baron anytime they want. They will absolutely shred it between Puppy Cat and Zodiac and Griffers. Will make quick work of it, so if vision lapses even for a second for the side of this UW squad, that objective goes to Sam Houston. You see the end, or start the beginning of the end for this UW squad. And I think the pressure's starting to mount for this UW squad as well. They know that these fights are not particularly close right now. They're getting split across the map, having to respond to Texas A. They know that it's so difficult to fight on top of Puppy Cat and Zodiac when they have access to those summoners. So right now, just kind of getting slowly poked out of this game. They're going to have to find another big team fight here soon around an objective. They can't just get an even team fight. They have to win it and get the objective and snowball something with it. Because right now, Sam Houston Structures still very, very strong. They have not even taken the first course of those outers. Sam Houston just have so much safety to play around the map right now, and Texas A continuing to be obnoxious, is pushing in that top lane, is the side lane threat that Sam Houston need him to be. And is always necessitating at least one member, at least one of the carries to go answer him, whether or not it's Torvos or Connor. They have to go. They're not able to get side lane threat against Sam Houston right now with Tom Kinch. They want to start this off. This is, I don't think, the call. Sam Houston know that this is happening. Torvos is not going to have access to the teleport to get here faster. I think, well, okay, he is now. But this is going to be the curtain call coming down on top of UW. Can they get this one out? Solar Flare is going to go wide as well. Texas A going to get stunned up just a little bit. Ultimate going to come down from the High King. And then it's going to be another high-powered ultimate from Puppy Cat. A menace in this game. And now Mad Joker caught on the back line trying to get away. Zodiac puts him down. Connor's going to be the next to fall. And a horrific Baron call by UW. Sam Houston, they're going to get the shutdowns. They're going to get the full team wipe. And they're going to get this Baron, a huge objective for them. An insane call to go for that Baron when Sam Houston had vision. They knew it was happening. And it almost feels like a break of mental for UW. There's no reason to make that play. It's crazy that they tried that, but they're going to get punished for the in Sam Houston. They'll be more than happy to take that donation. So we're going to see that Oh, I pressed F8 again. We're going to see that replay. So it starts off, the final flare goes down on top of multiple people. Then Matt just gets absolutely deleted by Zodiac on the back line. It leaves Connor all on his lonesome, as I didn't get to get that full replay, but Sam Houston just absolutely punishing that overextension and that overaggression. I have no idea why UW would think that they could start that. They don't take it quickly. They didn't have all of their members there. Torovos got there so late on the teleport, they needed to move him up sooner if they wanted that to happen or look for a pick. That did not happen. And now Sam Houston, they're going to have Baron for this Dragon that's coming up. They're going to be able to shove all of these lanes and likely get a couple of towers. And now UW are in a very, very precarious situation because they are forced to fight Sam Houston on this one or give up Dragon Soul, which they cannot afford to do. It just does feel like a death sentence if they do it. But, I mean, what do you do if you're UW? You can't get in here and try and fight Sam Houston. Not like this. They're so strong right now. You just gave them 5 kills with nothing in return. They have the Baron buff. They're going to be able to shove these lanes. They have control of the vision. And there's no way to safely approach this Dragon. So it just does feel like a precarious situation for them where they're just not going to be able to do things. And they don't even have control of their own jungle anymore. They're stealing away blue buffs, props, whatever they want. Sam Houston more than happy to just sit back. They're going to shove this bot lane wave and then dare UW to come fight them. And that gold lead, which was just about 4,000, has now exploded. Is almost 8K. UW, this is not where you want to be in Game 4. Sam Houston, they are well on their way to closing this out. That ultimate going to go wide. The engage there for Connor, not going to find anything. Just trying to find some vision. Connor waiting over the wings, but Sam Houston positioning smartly. Even a poke right now, so dangerous for Sam Houston. Deatherfirst gonna go wide. Bad luck. He's just trying to find something, but that Q's gonna expire. Now that engage is gonna be down. 10 seconds it'll be up though, so he can look to pop the Q again, can look to find it. Did go the Divine Thunder, so doesn't have access to the Chemtech, doesn't have access to that speed. Sam Houston looking for it. Bad luck. He's got to find a tank, but he's not going to find anything. He's not going to find anything that carries. The only thing he's going to find is a Gray Screen and Puppet Cat. He's going to find a lot of damage as well. It's going to be ultimate down. Double kill for Griffin RS. Dude dropping out for the side of Zodiac, but they're more than happy to get it. It's going to be another quadra kill for Griffin RS. His second of the game, and this will be Dragon Soul going over to Sam Houston. A fantastic engage from Sam Houston. Bad luck, not able to find anything. Tried to jump in on the backline, but got stopped instantly, right dead in his tracks, and only in the back into that fight was Bad Luck, and Connor able to find anything. But now this Baron buff empowered Sam Houston team, they're just gonna run straight towards the inhibitor. They're gonna knock this one down. They can't end. The respawn timers are just a little bit too long, but they will be more than happy to pick up that inhibitor and walk out. Yeah, recognize they can't end. To walk on out of that one. Sam Houston, they've got what they need. They have the pieces to put the final nail in the coffin. UW just throwing everything in the kitchen sink that they had. Sam Houston that's still coming up short. Nothing they could do at Texas A. I mean, this level advantage is insane. It's a level advantage, 1 for Griffin RS, 1 for Puppy Cat, 1 for Zodiac, 1 for High King. But biggest discrepancy there, Texas A. Level 16, highest level in the game. He's been a standout player and is now necessitating 4 of these UW members to come and deal with him right now, and it's just so obnoxious for them. It feels like they can't walk anywhere on the map without having to deal with 1 or 2 members of Sam Houston. Texas A, unperturbed. He's still there in that top lane. He is daring anybody to come try and stop him. We criticized Texas A in that third game. We criticized his penchant for getting caught. We're giving over the solo kills and giving over the tempo, but he is proving that he has the capability to deliver on that kind of play style. He's winning where Sam Houston need him to win. Puppy Cat gonna sidestep the ultimate there so casually. You're starting to see a little bit of desperation coming out from UW. They're just trying to find anything they can get, trying to find something to force out responses from Sam Houston, see if they can get any kind of engage, but they just have no control over the map. Now, Sam Houston is starting to stall this out a little bit. I'd like to see them start to become a little bit more aggressive in their positioning and maybe try to knock down some more of these turrets. Griffin in this bot lane looking to do so. They're just trying to absorb this wave. I'm not sure that they want to dive this. It would be very risky with all of UW up. But the next minion wave they're going to have access to will allow them to continue to siege. And Torboros not going to be there for this team fight. He has to respond to Texas A. He cannot go anywhere. If you leave this Mundo alone for too long, he will just start to take your turrets, and that's going to be that bot lane outer tier 2 starting to follow him. They're trying to push in get the next inhibitor. Now, Mad Joker, you're only going to get one response in this, so you have to make this worth it because Sam Houston, they're starting off a fight in the bot lane. It's going to be the full-on engage underneath the tower. Bad Luck ulting just to try and buy some space, but he's not going to get that. His Zodiac's going to pick him up as the thumbs up there. They're not even going to get the Texas A on the Mundo, and they're just going to drop the inhibitor. This is surely the end for Sam Houston. Mad Joker trying to find something, trying to do something, but he's not going to be away. He's going to drop it now, so is Torvos. With Torvos dead, Mad Joker sitting underneath the turret, just forced to watch this go down. Sam Houston, they're putting the final touches on this game. They're putting the final touches on this series. The final Nexus turret's gonna go down. They're gonna put the turret shots into this one. It's Sam Houston. They're gonna win this series 3-1.